back. Like everyone else, our next act wants a Fool Us trophy. Let's see if they can pull it off.
We're a true husband and wife magic team, but if you ask which came first, I guess I fell in love with Jason, and then I fell in love with magic. Do you agree?
I agree, yes.
Okay.
I fell in love with magic when I was a little kid. My dad and I were on vacation, and this guy came up to us. He reached behind my ear and pulled out a coin. The magic wasn't what blew me away. It was someone making something from nothing.
I was introduced to magic through my older brother. He would always try out all his tricks on me. It was good preparation for married life.
Stacy is the one who can predict the responses of the audience.
Well, I do have a master's degree in psychology, and it comes in handy. But it still feels weird to me when I say out loud that I do magic for a living. How did we get here anyway?
Well, Stacy, as you know, there's a story that goes with that.
Mm-hmm. See you on stage?
See you on stage.
Say hello to Cleveland's finest, Jason and Stacy Allen.
Have you ever shared an experience with someone so profound that even years later, you remember every little detail? We have. It was the night we met.
So I remember it like it was yesterday. It was an incredibly hot night.
We met in November.
We did, didn't we?
We did.
By hot, I mean a balmy 35 degrees.
Sure.
I just finished performing for an amazing group of people and wanted to celebrate. So I went to the bar to, meet some friends. I showed up late and got a drink. They're always late. So I pulled out a deck of cards to help, pass the time.
Pass the time. He was hitting on the bartender.
She was a fan of magic?
Okay.
Anyways, I was in the zone nailing every trick. And if I'm being honest, I think it was because of my lucky white shirt. I always wear it with this jacket.
I thought your shirt was black that night.
Was it? It was, wasn't it?
It was. Do you even remember our story?
Yeah, I'm getting to the best part.
Okay.
It's the best part. The best part was when she walked in. We immediately hit it off. She said she liked my smile, and the rest is history. And that's the story of how I got her number.
What? That's your version of our story.
Did I forget something?
You left out a ton. I mean, you didn't even tell them the part about the card trick.
Card trick? What? The card trick? I didn't mention that, did I?
No, you didn't. Let me tell the story. This is how I remember it. I walked into the bar and I immediately noticed Jason. I mean, how could you not? He was a grown man using magic to pick up women.
I promise I was just trying to get a drink.
Whatever he was doing, it seemed a little desperate, but he's cute, and I was single and almost 30, so I thought, why not? I walked right up to him and I said, I like magic.
So I was the desperate one in this story.
Not important. What's important is what you said next, because it was so bizarre. Do you remember?
I said, I have a message from our future. One day, this will all make sense. Penn, will you help me with a magic trick?
A message from our future. Who says that? And Penn, what did Penn have to do with anything? At the time, I had no idea. And it never really made any sense to me. Until now.
Because this is our future.
And that's Penn.
Right, I think we should show them our magic trick.
We should. Penn, Teller, so nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Penn, would you mind helping us tell the rest of our story?
I'll do my best.
Wonderful. Jason will turn around. We don't want him to see the card. Now, he had me take a card. So, Penn, I'm going to show you a bunch of cards. And whenever you say stop, that's the card we'll use. Here we go.
Stop.
Right here?
Yep.
Good. Don't forget it. Then he had me,
Write the time.
That's it. He had me write the time on the card. He said it would etch this moment in our minds forever. So for tonight's version, Penn, name a random time.
4:37.
4:37. 4:37. Good. Now back to our story. There I was doing magic with this guy that I just met in a bar full of people. Seems normal, right?
It sounds weird when you say it like that.
Oh, it gets weirder. No lie, he reached behind his back and he pulled out this giant card. a giant card that said,
Prediction.
and then he asked me.
If the name of your card is written in here, can I have your number?
Now, there is no way he saw my card. So of course I said yes, and I put him to the test. Then he did this. Yeah, I know. I was disappointed too, and he could tell. That's when he stepped up his game and went all David Blaine on me. In the card I was holding, it started to do something weird. First, the ink completely disappeared. I honestly had no idea what was going on. I thought I was losing my mind. And when I looked again, my card was gone. What just happened? I looked at Jason for the answer, but all he could do was smile. My card was in his mouth with the exact time on it.
And that's the whole story of how we met.
Jason and Stacy Allen! Well, that's very elaborate. Do you tell that story a lot?
We do.
We do. We get asked a lot how we met, if it was magical or not.
And how long have you guys been together?
So, 10 years.
Next month will be 10 years we've been together. We've been married 8.
Oh, and is it hard to mix love and work?
How do I answer this?
Yeah, I mean, we get along very well. We're lucky we have a really good relationship and we're really good friends, but it is difficult sometimes working together and living together all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's perfect. That's the right answer.
Good answer, good answer. Yeah, and it's so clear you guys are such a great team.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much. Thank
it
you.
really works. All right, it's time to see if Penn and Teller figured out how you did your trick.
All right.
Penn, Teller.
Hey, Jason, Stacy. That's really good. People try to tell stories in magic all the time. This one seems maybe not literally a true story. It seems romantically true. A wonderful, wonderful little meet cute that's put into a card trick. You also did something, we have Teller not speaking. So when he has to, we have to get a card into his mouth, he's just not talking. You justified a lot of things by having one of you talk, like the way we work, which is one person talks and the other person does things while you're. Now, I don't know how long ago it was that you met, but seems like you've got a wonderful relationship. You developed your own code of how to work together, and you had the whole thing where you met in a bar, but you could have been anywhere. Could have met in a bank, anywhere, and just the little touches. The vanish of the card in your hand was just beautiful. And using the magic cause of the walking in front instead of a magic wand to turn the phone into a deck of cards. A lot of times, two-person acts don't really use both people, and you did that really beautifully. And we really loved it all the way through, and I think I snuck in a few things that might have given you some idea that we were privy to some of your machinations.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'd say so.
So what do you think? Did they figure it out?
I think they know what they're talking about.
We love you too. Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you
me.
so much.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you so much. Jason and Stacy Allen.